What's up, everybody? This is just another short midweek check-in to touch on a topic that we think is pretty cool. Last weekend, Vietnam signed a deal with Rosatom of the Russian Federation to build new nuclear power plants in the country. Now, most people don't know this, and despite being pretty big nuclear power stands, particularly the Tubby intern, we didn't know about this until very recently. But Vietnam has actually been producing nuclear power for over 40 years. In fact, just last year in 2024 marked the 40th anniversary of power production at the Dalat Nuclear Research Institute, or Vien Q Hat Nyen, in the relatively small city of Dalat in the province of Lam Dong in the Central Highlands. And over the 40 years of operation, they've logged over 70,000 hours of safe and issue-free operations. Originally established as the Triga Mark II nuclear reactor with a capacity of 250 kilowatts by the Americans in the occupied South, it went through a few years of downtime after reunification before being brought back online with the assistance of the Soviet Union in literally 1984, with a doubled capacity of 500 kilowatts. And there are plans to upgrade the plant to 10 megawatt output, which is big. Now, I'm no nuclear engineer, dog, but in our humble opinion, Vietnam is an excellent candidate for nuclear power in general. Strong centralized government for oversight and coordination, very low risk of terrorism, we have the Philippines next door that acts as a shield against the fiercest storm or tsunami risks, and not particularly prone to earthquakes. Though these risk factors have to be understood through the context of their real-world material conditions. Terrorism does exist in the world, rough storms can and do make it through, as can be exemplified by the likes of Typhoon Yagi that we covered here, and even the little bit of shaking that was experienced after the massive earthquake that hit Myanmar recently. That being said, nuclear has an incredible safety record, particularly in the Vietnamese context. Actually, let's hold up and zoom in here for a second. Safer than wind power generation and cleaner than either wind or solar. That's the good stuff. So it's super exciting that it has been included in the new plans for the future energy development in the country, so we'll definitely be following along as it develops. We'll put some links for further reading in the description. But for now, click that like button, pause, subscribe, and we'll catch you later. Peace out.